Hi friends, I'm JJ here at Budget by JJ. I'm a millennial cash stuffer based out of New York City, and I am on a journey of becoming debt-free this year. So if that's something that you're interested in, please go ahead and follow along, give this video a like, and subscribe if you haven't already. We are cash stuffing the first paycheck of September. I hope you've had a good start to your September. Comment down below what you guys are looking forward to at this time of the year. It's September, so I'm kind of laying low because I'm trying to get ready to save up for New York Comic Con, which is in early October. And then of course, October is just a busy time in general for spooky season. So I'm looking forward to getting out my decor and start decorating and get into all the feels. Okay, let's go ahead and count this out. Starting with the hundreds, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 1200. Next we have the 50s. We have 50, 150, 250, 300, 350. Then we have the 20s. We have 2, 4, 6, 80, and 20s. Then we have the 10s. We have 10, 20, 30, 40, and 10s. Then we have the 5s. We have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 5s. And last we have the 1s. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So today we're cash stuffing another $1,700. So here's the budget that we're working with today. I'm really excited because we are no longer doing any like the pay in 4 this time around. So that was been completely taken care of. So we just get to now pay off straight off debt along with everything else that's due. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the rent. The rent is $457 this time around. I think I was understuffing this by at least $1 because I kept catching myself. I'm like, wait, I don't have everything. So it's actually $457. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a 50. We have a 5, 6, 7. So this is actually going to be the second half for October because we are already paid for September last month, and today's the 5th technically when we're recording this, so that means the rent has been due. So we took care of that already. Now we're going to jump into the utilities. So the electric this time around, we're going to cash it at $50. The bill was so astronomical this time around. I was like, geez Louise, these rates really did go up 10% over the summer. So because of that, I'm going to go ahead and take $50 today for the electric, which is here. Next we're going to do the internet, and the internet's going to be another $50 because thankfully that bill hasn't changed yet. Then we're going to go in for the gas, and it's going to be $26 this time around because we bumped that up from $24, I believe. So 20, 5, $1 makes 26. So that's the first half of the utilities. So that's taken care of. Now we're gonna get into my favorite part, which is the debt. So we're gonna go ahead and start with the Fortiva. That's due. The minimum is less than this, but we're gonna go ahead and throw $50 at it. So we have 50 here. I definitely have ran out of space on this envelope for as a tracker, so I'll have to keep that in mind. But I do have like the total amount set aside, so it's there. It's just in my notes. It's not here. Then we're moving on to the Chase. So I think the minimum was $113, but we're going to go ahead and throw $165 towards the Chase. So we have 100, 150, 160, and a 5. This is one of the big dogs, so we got to get this paid down. I don't have anything due right now, but I decided that after crunching the numbers, I have additional $77 to throw at the Chase Sapphire. So 50, 20 makes 70, 5, 6, the last one for 77. We need to get into a better habit of like any extra disposable income is actually just going to pay off debt. So, I mean, $77 is not going to make the biggest difference, but at least it just starts paying back towards me using that card, because I definitely have been using it in preparation for spooky season. Next, we're going to go ahead and get into the credit one ending in 7230, and I think the minimum was $25, but we're going to go ahead and bump it up to $50 going to the credit one. So we have the last 50. So these are actually coming down, the credit ones, so I'm excited for that. And then we're going to go ahead and take care of the other credit one ending in 6195, and we're actually throw 100 at it this time. So we have 100. These are inching closer to being paid off, so I'm glad. I mean, see, when you go ahead and put yourselves in debt, the pay to four, it's taken away from your main goals. For us here, it is paying off this debt. So this whole process is making me feel hopeful once again. And the hope continues because we are paying off this Capital One card for $115. So $115 is going to go to pay off this credit card. Yay! So we have 100, have a 10, and the last 5. And then we can leave this darn card alone. Let it sit dormant and let me tackle everything else. Okay, next is the personal, and we're going to go ahead and add $260 as per usual. I like to go ahead and split it up to $130 a week because we definitely are going to be getting Costco soon. So we have 100, 200, 20, 40, 10 is 50, 10 is 60. Also, now as protocol, I'm going to put 130 in my wallet, and then this 130 will be for the following week. I'll just sit here till I need it, till that week starts. And then finally, we're going to go ahead and add another $100 to the savings. So here's the 100 that I would add to it, but I decided that I'm going to put this in my high yield savings account. So I'm going to replace it with this placeholder money here of Scrooge McDuck on a $100 bill over that Benjamin. So until we have $500, $600 now back in the savings, and we're just going to put it in the high yield savings account and let that be. It's already accruing interest, so we just gotta let it do its thing. Okay, now we're in the fun book. And if y'all haven't noticed, I have not been able to properly save for savings challenge for the holidays this year. I think I'm still kind of learning and seeing what works for me. And the savings challenges I'm just not there yet, not with all this debt. So I think I'm still trying to like have a balance of what I'm used to doing and what I've done and try to adjust for the future. But until then, we're gonna get there. I think it'll be better if I do like a debt breakdown video in the future. Comment down below if that's something you'd be interested in. And if not, then oh well. It might be coming anyway. But I really will be able to like break down like how much I spent. So we'll do that. We'll do like a debt, like what I put on the credit cards and what that totaled and what that sent me back. So we'll do that, like an investigation of like what in total I spent on my new holiday decor this year, because that really is like the biggest thing that's not hindering, but that's, that takes up a part of my budget where I'm just like not budging on, unfortunately. And I need to be able to like get more comfortable, not to spend or consume things that are really just going to collect dust the majority of the year. But that's kind of like what happens when you're in it. But we had already celebrated that we were able to pay off $1,000 on the medical debt, which is amazing. I love looking at that balance. I'm like, oh, it's so much closer to that 10,000 mark. But we still are going to get on it. So we're going to go ahead and take care of the medical today of $100. And I won't be a broken record about this. That's just what this is. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment down below. But now we're on the road to another $1,000. Let's just keep going. Why not? And this lastly on this list is entertainment for another $100, which is our last 100. And this might go towards, a movie, a trip to the zoo, or whatever we end up spending, going out. But it could also go towards, the credit card, one of the chases that I've been using to acquire my holiday decor for this year. That was it. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with someone I think that might like it. I am trying to stay away from negativity. I'm trying to just practice controlling what I can control. I am finally done with my schooling. That certificate program I did, I finally finished that, so I'm super grateful. I'm also grateful for all my new subscribers. I saw like that we have an additional few people to the team, so thank you so much for being here. Thank you for your support. Please continue to share these videos. That's the only way this will grow, and then we can make this channel as part of paying off the debt journey too, if we could get monetized. But that eligibility only happens when you hit 500 subscribers and a certain time frame when people watch the videos. So please continue to watch the videos to the very end. It really does help me out. Thanks again for being here, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.